There are countries that impress you, and then there's Japan, a place where ancient temples stand quietly beside glowing city skylines, where peaceful mountain towns exist just hours away from some of the busiest streets in the world. One moment, you're surrounded by bright neon lights, crowded streets, and endless energy. And the next, you're walking through peaceful forests, centuries-old shrines, and places that somehow feel frozen in time. And that's what makes Japan unforgettable. It feels like multiple worlds somehow existing inside one country. From futuristic cities and historic streets to breathtaking mountain views and unforgettable food, Japan feels like an experience you never fully forget. So if Japan is on your travel list for 2026, here are some of the best places you absolutely shouldn't miss. If there's one place that captures the energy of modern Japan, it's Tokyo. The city feels alive almost every second of the day. Bright lights glowing above crowded streets, giant screens lighting up entire buildings, tiny restaurants hidden between skyscrapers, and neighborhoods that somehow feel completely different from one another. One moment, you're standing in the middle of Shibuya, surrounded by endless movement, and the next, you're walking through quiet temple areas where everything suddenly feels calm. That contrast is what makes Tokyo unforgettable. Fast but peaceful, modern yet traditional, chaotic but somehow beautifully organized. And no matter how long you stay here, Tokyo always feels like there's something left to discover. If Tokyo feels like Japan's future, Kyoto feels like its history. This city moves slower, and honestly, that's exactly why people fall in love with it. Traditional streets, peaceful temples, quiet gardens, and lantern-lit paths somehow make everything feel calm. Walking through areas like Gion almost feels cinematic. Historic buildings line narrow streets, while quiet cafes and hidden corners make the city feel timeless. And even if history usually isn't your thing, Kyoto still leaves an impression, because this place doesn't just look beautiful. It feels peaceful, the kind of place that quietly makes you slow down and enjoy the moment. If Tokyo feels futuristic and Kyoto feels traditional, Osaka feels energetic. This city has personality. Bright lights, busy streets, amazing food, and an atmosphere that somehow feels exciting without feeling overwhelming. One of the best places to experience Osaka is Dotonbori. Neon lights reflecting across the river, giant glowing signs, food stalls everywhere, and streets full of people simply enjoying the moment. And if there's one thing Osaka is famous for, it's food. Tiny restaurants, fresh street food, hidden spots that somehow become unforgettable memories. But what makes Osaka special isn't only the energy. It feels relaxed, more casual, like a city that simply wants you to enjoy yourself. And honestly, that's exactly why so many travelers end up loving it. There are famous places, and then there are places that instantly leave an impression. Mount Fuji is one of them. Standing tall in the distance with its nearly perfect shape, this mountain somehow feels peaceful and dramatic at the same time. And honestly, seeing it in person feels different. Photos don't fully capture the feeling of suddenly spotting Mount Fuji on a clear day. Everything around it feels calm. Quiet lakes, open landscapes, peaceful towns, and somehow, the mountain quietly becomes the center of everything. It's the kind of place that makes you stop for a second and simply take it all in. Because sometimes, the most unforgettable places don't need much explaining. If there's one place in Japan that instantly feels peaceful, it's Nara. And while this city is known for its temples and history, there's something else that makes it unforgettable. The deer Yes, actual deer walking freely through parks and temple grounds like they belong there. And somehow, it never stops feeling surreal. But beyond that, Nara feels calm. Quiet walking paths, beautiful temples, and an atmosphere that feels completely different from Japan's bigger cities. It's slower, peaceful, and the kind of place where simply walking around somehow feels relaxing. Because sometimes the best travel memories come from places that feel simple. After busy cities and crowded streets, Hakone feels like a reset. Fresh mountain air, peaceful lakes, beautiful scenery, and a slower pace that instantly makes everything feel calmer. This town is especially known for hot springs and incredible views of Mount Fuji. And honestly, few places feel more relaxing. Whether it's peaceful mornings beside the lake or quiet mountain views stretching into the distance, Hakone feels like the perfect place to slow down for a while. And sometimes, that's exactly what travel should feel like. If you want to experience a completely different side of Japan, Sapporo deserves a place on your list. Located in northern Japan, this city feels calmer, quieter, and especially magical during winter. Snow-covered streets, warm cafes, glowing city lights, and peaceful scenery somehow make everything feel cozy. But even outside winter, Sapporo feels different. Relaxed streets, beautiful parks, a slower pace compared to places like Tokyo or Osaka. And somehow, that slower energy becomes part of the charm. Japan never feels like one single experience. Every city feels different. Every destination tells a different story. And that's exactly what makes it unforgettable. From futuristic skylines and historic temples to peaceful mountain towns and unforgettable scenery, Japan somehow feels like multiple worlds inside one country. Whether you're exploring the energy of Tokyo, slowing down in Kyoto, or standing quietly beneath Mount Fuji, every place feels different. And honestly, that's what makes Japan special. So, which place would you visit first? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this guide, don't forget to subscribe for more incredible travel destinations from around the world. Because trust me, we're only getting started.